to Look Like Me, an Erasmus Plus project funded by the European Commission. In this episode, we will talk about micromachism in the classroom to prevent the potential problems that gender discrimination can cause from an early age. We tend to use a basic vocabulary at school that implies discrimination on the basis of sex without realizing how offensive it can be to both boys and girls. Today, we will tell you the anecdote of a day in class while we were working on professions. Marta, the teacher, went on a school trip around the neighborhood to show the students the profession she was involved in. When they went back to the classroom, she asked them what jobs they had recognized in their neighborhood, and the students said, "We have seen greengrocers, street sweepers, postmen, pharmacists, butchers." Others replied, "We have also seen some women working in the supermarket, and 2 male police officers. We have seen advertisements in the neighborhood of girls and women advertising underwear, but there were no men." At that moment, a girl raises her hand and gets up from the table, asking for her participation. She has been the first, but not the only one, to discover the discrimination hidden in the words of her classmates regarding the jobs they had mentioned. Then she says, "We should start thinking about the fact that everyone can work in whatever they want or like, but people don't see it as normal." Another child supports his classmate by saying, "Also in sport, people think that the achievement belongs to boys because they are footballers, and they assume that girls are not capable of anything valuable. What I don't understand is that girls are forced to wear skirts and bows, and boys have to wear trousers or can't paint their nails. And hence, girls and women ask why they are so overly discriminated because of their sex." All in all, we would like to share is how Muslim children react to this type of messages, and above all, the spontaneity with which they assert their beliefs and values on equality, an implicit tax in teaching without filters. The aim of this class dynamic is not to teach our students, but to show them, since the real lesson comes from life itself. We demand children to express themselves freely and to see all the potential they have, so frequently hidden or unexpressed because they are not allowed to do it. And thus, they can't get rid of all the topics and stereotypes that we all perpetuate on a daily basis. We had many surprises, but what we aimed was the reaction of the children who, with their interventions, highlighted situations that occur in the playground, at school, in their homes. And the experience was more than positive. Schools must be the driving force for change, and we can do a lot with this type of initiative. As we are educating the people of the future, the children in our classroom are the future politicians, and we must give them a voice and allow them the space to express themselves freely and in consensus. Therefore, the importance of school is fundamental, as it plays an essential role in the development of individuals and often has a great influence on the perpetuation of stereotypes. We should learn to detect this micromachism for them to be avoided and not allowed in any environment. That's all for this episode. Thank you for listening to the Look Like Me podcast, and stay tuned for our next episodes.